Well, good evening, my fellow precious metalheads. How's everybody doing tonight on this semi-late Thursday night? Boy, what a beautiful day it was out here in the West Desert. See what you're looking at here. Gonna get to a couple of points to discuss and hopefully give you some information that might intrigue your interest. That's what it's all about. Positive energy and silver. You know it. So, what do we got here? We got my I wouldn't say newly new, but relatively new, the Chiongwang. I butcher it every time. However the heck you say that. 2020. Limited mintage. That was one of the key selling points for me. I do like to grab limited mintage coins. And a lot of you subscribers, which I appreciate you. You all know the Geiger whales. I picked up a bunch of these. I do think I have more in another tube, but if any of you guys were able to hop on board when this was just coming out, when it was on sale, any quantity, hopefully I was able to grab some. I grabbed, I believe it was 14. That's all my budget would allow me at that time. But that was a steal. I made off, anyone who was able to grab these in a decent quantity made off like a bandit with those, because those have gone nothing but straight up in value in retail. So, what happened today, huh? The Dow Jones down 807 points. Oh, man. What happened? What do you think? Well, I watched a tiny bit of the mainstream news just to check it out, you know, what was being said, because, like y'all know, I don't watch mainstream media for all the BS and propaganda, but once in a while, when something like today occurs, I like to see what kind of lies and stories are being fed to people. And boy, was it some good stories. A lot of speculations of people within the companies wanted to take home some profits, and this is just nothing more than a little sell-off, and these things happen. It'll happen again. I think 807 points worth of it'll happen again. But without the Federal Reserve pumping steroids and all their money into it, this thing should have been down 3, 4, maybe even 5,000 points today. Over 885,000 new jobless claims. You hear that? I just can't wrap my brain around it. Bad news, terrible news is great for the markets. They are so disconnected. And when you sit down and think about it, every week when these new numbers come out, and that's, who knows how doctored they are. And the ones that aren't being counted that don't qualify, you know, all kinds of things. This thing was probably well over 1 million. And I feel so bad for people, you know, their livelihoods and everything that, you know, a lot of people losing their jobs that they've spent so many years at and given everything they've got to it. And now have got to think about what's going to happen next. So, if you're able to stack even 1 ounce, 1 gram, 1/10 ounce of silver today with a roof over your head, you got it very well in life. We all face our struggles, as I touched on that a while back. And I've had a lot of inspiring comments, and I appreciate them because it keeps me honest, and I'm able to reflect on my own. So thank you for all those. So, if you are able, this was another great day for silver. A little small pullback today, still hovering just under that $27 mark. $26.87 was the final for our part of the world, the market's closing. They're being traded now. When I first looked right before the recording of this, it started out at, you know, 0.02% down. I mean, it's early, it's just getting started again in other markets. So another great day to buy. You gold bugs had a good day. If you're into that, it was another good day for you to stack if you're able to. And big point I wanted to make here and discuss briefly is we got the 10th ounces and we got the 1 grams. I have some half ounces too, and they're of the Chiongwang metals. Also a very limited mintage. I didn't pull them out tonight, but still. If you can find them, hop on it. I did a little just browsing on different online sites. I wasn't going to make any purchases today. I did purchase yesterday on that pullback. And as a matter of fact, I did make a purchase this morning as silver continually fell about another 25 cents. But at that time, it was only down by like 15, so I pulled the trigger a little too early, but you never know. It's all being sold at a loss to those who are giving it to us, because this thing is going to blow up. So, for this, as of right now, I highly recommend, unless you know of a source and have your own, that's great. Stick with that. But I'm able to see these on eBay, grams and so forth, and some of them are not bad deals. But what I highly recommend when you're looking on eBay is go into your filters when you search, go in country origin, and specifically put in United States. If you're in the United States, put in United States or North America. Because I made a purchase a while back of a whole lot of silver. This was before the super craziness started, and it was about $150 worth. And I was getting a lot of silver, okay? I want to tell you, like, it was, you know, maybe 17, maybe even 20 ounces of silver. I don't even remember the exact amount, but it was a lot. So I hopped on it, and I was checking out, and I said, buy it now, go ahead. Push through the order. And even as I'm doing it, I'm thinking to myself, this is just way too great of a deal. What's happening? Did somebody just overlook this? But how many people on eBay that could overlook that, right? And so it all gets said and done, and I'm sitting on my couch watching a little bit of TV, and I'm still thinking about this awesome order I just made. And so I pull out my phone, go into my eBay account, and go through the order, and it says, will be shipped from some city or town in China. And I was, oh my lord, red flags just went all over the place, and I immediately canceled and asked for a refund. And they did. They were great about it. The whole thing took maybe 10 minutes. I was refunded my money. But the point of that is, China is known so well for counterfeiting United States silver, and as well as other nationality sovereign mints. Rounds, I'm sure they're into that as well. Anything that people will buy, because they're not stupid over there. I'm sure those counterfeiters know that silver is in high demand, and it's an easy, quick buck that people don't, just overlook. Country of origin, okay, it's just going to take a little while longer. There is a ton of counterfeit over there, so just be wary of that. Whatever country you're in, Australia, Europe, see if you can definitely go into your filters and try to buy from within your own country. It'll definitely decrease the chances of counterfeit. And so even look at the ratings of the seller and things like that. Do a little homework. Make sure you're getting the real deal. But yeah, if you can, swoop up on your your grams and your 10th ounces if you're able to find them. Especially those of us who are on a really strict budget, families and kids, and really having to budget our money and are still trying to stack. This is going to play a big role when everything is said and done. I promise. And you're going to be thankful you had it. I definitely need to up my game in fractionals, but because I'm thinking times are really tough for a lot of people. They're going this route. They're still able to acquire and not spend a whole lot of money. If you're unable to spend, like on a limited mintage series, dropping at the time like $34 for a Geiger whale, then it's totally understandable. You don't have to go super all out and drop $150 on 5 coins or whatever the case is. You can go out. I think I mentioned it a few videos ago. I try to prepare a tiny bit every day. I didn't have a ton of money in my budget, and I watch every dollar goes in and out. I'm kind of like my own central bank, It's like, I could pick up, and I did. I only ordered 5 grams off of eBay. And it was these little guys. If you can see that. Oh, no, not that one. Do I have them? Oh, right there's one. Picked up 5 of these. The Valcambi Swiss. 1 gram. They come in the big, big square blocks of 100 grams, if I remember right. So those people who are out there selling these, they're making money. It's kind of like a small premium for them, and we're able to grab our fractionals, at a decent price. And also compare prices always. Always compare your prices, because you might be able to find one even 25 cents cheaper, and why would you want to drop 25 cents more on the same thing? So it's definitely going to have a role when this corruption and all these bankers and the ones we just really just put a sour taste in our mouth, our politicians ain't doing much, the government ain't doing much, wrong seems right, and right is the new wrong. So, but when we're talking about this, there is no wrong. You can guarantee yourself that. And if it's even grams, if you're able to do ounces, amazing. If you can do grams, let that put a smile on your face, because we have so much to be grateful for if we're able to acquire any of it, okay? Some places do have a lot of taxes, and it's almost merely impossible and not worth it to a lot of people in other countries. In the United States, we're very fortunate. The taxes, we don't, and other than a couple of states, we don't have taxes on bullion. So it's very accessible to us. So, you know, a lot of United States citizens, or Americans, I guess I'd just say, when we stack, we kind of luck out on that portion of the deal. So with that, I think I'll get off of here, and I hope y'all are having a great night. I hope your Thursday was a great one. Keep that positive attitude. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you don't, I apologize. I didn't mean to waste your time. Maybe hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. If you like my videos, go ahead. Please subscribe. I noticed I've got a lot of traffic, and some of you are not subscribed. But that's okay. If you just like to browse through, I get it. I do the same thing sometimes. I don't subscribe to every channel that they have a video that I like. So, with that anyway, I'll let you go. And I'm going to rock myself to bed after I eat some dinner. And let's do this again tomorrow. I will catch you later. Heavy Metal Noise out.